Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm taking a discerning look through my scrapbook inventory. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sorting through my paper crafting supplies to pass on what no longer inspires me, reorganize what I want to create with, and make room for anything new. Alright, so this one is a little bit embarrassing, and I was considering skipping it and just organizing it and not talking about it. But then I was like, no, it's okay. These are my people. They'll understand that I have not one, but two bins labeled travel. In addition to the Disney and the theme parks and the family fun and all the other things that I have. It is one of the things I scrapbook the most is my travels. However, to be perfectly honest, I don't usually use the actual travel collections. I actually mostly use whatever the event is relevant to it. So if we're at a beach, I use a beach collection. And if we're at a museum, then I use a heritage collection. So I need to really think about what I'm doing here and what I really want to keep and what I can probably let go of. And I'm not going to make any crazy goals or anything, but I did go grab a Timmy's tea. Actually, my mother-in-law brought me this. Isn't she the best? And I am going to pause the camera and just move the bins out of the way and just pile these two contents of the bins on top of each other and go through them one kind of homemade kit at a time, which is mostly what these are, is homemade kits, and then random things that I've thrown in here. Okay, so I'm just going to pause for a second and I'll be right back. All right, so I emptied those two bins. All the stuff is stacked to my left. This was what was on the top of the one on my right, and we're going to start there. So this is an embellishment that my friend Ruth made. It's a compass and it has stars in the back. So I'm going to hang on to that and hopefully it will coordinate with something that I'm going to use it with. Or I might go back and put this in with my pirate stuff. I think it would go with that. Okay, so I'm going to set that up there. There's this little charm here that says believe. I think I can let that go. I just grabbed this paper off the freebie table at a crop because I'm going on my first cruise in May. So I'm going to hang on to that for now. If I don't use it when I scrapbook the cruise, then I will get rid of it. Same with this. We are cruising to in and around Italy, so I grabbed these ones off the freebie table as well. They're all from Reminisce, as far as I can tell. And it looks like somebody else thought they were going to scrapbook Italy, like I'm thinking I am going to, and didn't use these particular papers. That is interesting, but I can still cut it and use it as a scrap. This is because one of the ladies the one that hosts, actually, her sister-in-law used to own a scrapbook store, and so I think she's getting rid of some of the last bits and pieces from that. I'm just gonna move my light a little bit. It's dark in here. It's nighttime. Okay, so those I'm gonna keep, and I'm going to put them in a little Ziploc because they are for something specific, and yeah, let's see where it goes. But I do have to remember that if I don't use them when I scrapbook that trip, these need to go. Okay, so I'm going to put that with the iris container. A map print, loose. I don't know where it's from, so I'm just going to set that to the side for now. My Canadiana stuff. So I have a bunch of Canadiana, just like Americana. But there's two separate things. One's all Photoplay, I think, and then this one is like random. So, surprisingly enough, I mostly travel in Canada because I'm Canadian. And yeah, anyway. So this is also where I grab my stuff when I want to scrapbook about Canada Day. Yeah. Niagara Falls. I probably wouldn't use this sticker, so I think I can let that go. This doesn't need to be in with Canadian stuff. This is pretty. Stick that up there. We do go to the falls, usually in the summertime. Banff. Yep, we go there plenty. That would be, this should be with my skiing stuff, so maybe I need to rehome that. Cabana Souk. Gosh, I haven't been to one of those in forever, but they're fun. And I think I made these back in the day when Cricut cartridges were the kind that you had to like plug into the machine. And, you know, I borrowed it from somebody and then I made a bunch. So that's probably where they all come from. Now these are usable pieces for just about anything. Explore Canada, that's a good solid title. I like the maple leaves. They're good to have. Little Canadian flag, that's cute. This I think is from a stamp and die set that I borrowed from a friend. Also very cute. Or they might be from a swap. I can't remember exactly. I am Canadian. This would be good for a Canada Day layout, which I have a bunch that I should probably do because I haven't scrapbooked Canada Day in a while. Canada, Canada, and Canada. I don't think I'm going to use these ones just because of how much space on the page that they will take up. So I'll get rid of those. This one, I know I have pictures of a Cabana Souk, but I don't know if they're scrapbooked, so I'll have to look that up and find out. And that can all go together. That too. British Columbia, yeah, we go there a ton. And we're actually headed to Vancouver probably this summer. So these ones are clear stickers. I probably won't use them, so I can pass those along. What's this one? National Park. Yeah, we do that a lot too. Can go in there. Vancouver. We were just talking about that. Again with the Banff stuff. I mean, I probably wouldn't use this, but I would probably use these things. I'll put it with my skiing stuff and see if it gets used that way. Rehoming. This is super cute, but not Canada specific, that's for sure. Little houses. Somebody made this, but they didn't put their name on it. I don't know who made it. Some more of these old We Are Memory Keeper, or no, these ones are Making Memories alphas. I do like this font and the dark black. So, and I like that they come in capital and lowercase, and I have 2 sets. So I'll hang on to those. But they're gonna go with my alphas. At one time I thought I'd use them better if I put them in, and then every time I do that, I like get to it and I'm like, I want a different font. So this must go with one of these. Looks like it matches. Okay, so Canadian papers. We got a flag. It's kind of thin. I've already used one of these, so I don't need a second one. What's this one? Prairie stuff. Yeah, I don't do well with the photorealistic stuff, so I'm gonna let that go. So those ones can go. And I can tuck that one away for now because we've emptied it. So this is gonna get rehomed. This is a Photoplay. Okay, so this is where we move into the Photoplay stuff. So, oh, there's some more of these. Hang on. I made these for a swap. And I have a bunch that I just kept because I didn't have a lot of people participate last year. So I'm just gonna put those in my stuff because I do like them. They're cute. And I have more of these. Oh, goody. Okay, well, if I have doubles of anything, they're going. But I think most of what's in here is from Photoplay. Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. Yes. Happy birthday, Canada. I have a single photo from last Canada Day, so this would be a good title for that page. Proud to be Canadian. Smiles, Canada A. Canada Day. These ones are from the dollar store, and this lighter color doesn't really go with the papers that I have. I'm going to set it aside, and if I don't find anything that it matches with, it's going to go. These ones are usable though. We have the maple stuff, hockey. Again, that should go in with my, I have an actual layout kit to my left that is going to be hockey related. So I'm just going to cut that off because we're not really a hockey family, but we do live in Canada, so hockey's part of our lives. Like, you know, like I didn't skate. That was not my thing, but and none of my kids played hockey, which sometimes people are like, that you grew up in Canada? And I'm like, yeah, weird, right? But we just couldn't afford it when our kids were young, so they didn't play. And we didn't encourage it. They never asked. We didn't encourage. But they do watch hockey. There's a lot of hockey watching happening. So this can stay. This is going to get rehomed. What's this one? Hello, Winter. So that should be somewhere else. Rehome. What do we got here? Oh my gosh. How cute is this caribou? Okay. He stays. And what else we got? So I have two, oh, no, they're different. Photoplay, O Canada, and O Canada 2. So they're two different packs. Gotcha. What else we got here? I have something that feels like a collection pack back here. Oh, and some alphas. I think I can let these alphas go. They look well loved. And these ones too. And this box of scraps. Oh, this is the one that I do think this stuff matches with. So not the hockey, but this stuff can go in here too. And I think I'm going to get rid of this one. I've used this one so much that it's almost gone. It was a Wild Whisper collection. I loved it. I used it, but I think it can go. I'm going to keep the beaver though. And I'll put these in with it, and that can go to someone else. And what do we got here? We have a sticker sheet from O Canada, Photoplay, cut apart with the provinces, which is the same as this one. Okay. And O Canada 2. So, I love Canada. All right, so the O Canada 2 has the branding on the bottom, and O Canada 1 has it on the top. So let's separate them out so I can see how many pieces of each one I actually have. Okay, so I think I figured it out. So I have one of each of the sticker sheets, one from O Canada and one from O Canada 2. So both of those can stay. Then I have this sheet of cut aparts. It's called Native Land. So I noticed that some of the titling on these is from our national anthem. So the term Native Land is in our national anthem. So is True North, and so is Strong and Free. So I thought that was kind of cute. Anyway, so I have cut out of the bottom of this one and the top of this one. So I'm going to keep both of them because I do like the green maple leaf on the back. So I'm going to keep both of those. It's getting caught on things. And then we have True North, which is another cut apart sheet. It's got some 4x6 and some 3x4 cards. And it has this beautiful gray on the back that has the national anthem lyrics written on in a tone-on-tone gray. So we're keeping both of those. This is that Canadian maple leaf that I love so much. And on the back is this stripe that ties in all the colors. So I'm going to keep both of those. This one, at first glance, I was like, do I need to keep that? But I have used it twice already in circles. So yeah, I'm going to keep both of those scraps to use with the other papers because they coordinate really nicely. Now, all of these papers do coordinate together, so I am going to keep them together as one kit. This one is Canadian Critters, and it is still from O Canada, the first version, and I only have 2 of them. These little guys are kind of cute, but what I really want it for is that red polka dot that my camera does not like. I don't know if that's happening for you guys, but it's making my screen go crazy. So we'll just keep it on that side. Then we have the maple syrup paper, which has that beautiful buffalo check on the back, and I have 2 of those, so I'm going to keep both of them. Okay. Haven't gotten rid of anything yet, have I? Oh, the one kit. Okay. This one is more critters. It's called Ice Rink. It is super cute, but I don't feel like I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So I'll keep 2 and pass 2 along. I must have bought this in single sheets when it was on sale because I have like random 2, 3, 4 again of this one. So again, I like that plaid and definitely could do some things with the maple syrup. Pancake breakfast is what that says to me. So we're gonna keep 2 and pass 2 along. I don't feel like I really need 4 of very many things. This one is called toques, which is our dialect for like a knit hat or wool hat, winter cap. I don't know what else people call them, but in Canada we call it a toque. It's a French word, but the English use it as well. And on the back is this really pretty green, almost looks like a snow, like it's snowing in the evening. Very pretty. But I only need a couple of them, not 4. So keep 2, toss 2. And then I have this really pretty, what's this called? Maple leaf paper. I have 4 of those as well. So I'm going to keep 2, toss 2. On the back is this paper. It's called the paper. That's a term, it's used here, but more so in the eastern provinces than in the west. There we go. Then we have Sorry, which is a cut apart page with 4x6 and 3x4 cards. And on the back we have this really kind of pretty, it almost looks like trees, like forest. So this version, the second version, is more winter themed. But again, I really only need 2 of these, not 4 of them. So we'll let the other ones go. Now this one I would keep all 4, but I only have 3. Of course I do, because I probably used one, right? Okay, so this one is called I Love Canada, and it's got all of these icons on the back, which are also very cute. So that is what I'm keeping out of the things I have for Photoplay's O Canada, and I think I'm just going to toss all of the Canadian what do we call these? Embellishments back into that same kit bag. Okay, so both of those are going to stay. We have some different stickers. Yeah, I could probably use some of those. And that one. And then what's this one? Oh, this is the British Columbia. Yes, yes. And then we have all of these guys. So these ones have some dimension on them, but that's okay. Tuck them over here. Maybe in 2 groups. There we go. Set those on there. And then that one's ready to go back into the bin. And then I have this, heaven help me. I think we'll probably do this in the next video though, because it's a bit willy-nilly. So these are really cute wood alphas, but they should be in with my other wood alphas and not taking up space in my travel bin. Things from swaps. I'm just going to pull those aside for now. See if we can find collections for them to match with. Keep an eye out for any that might match with our Canada collection. We have some washi and some more washi. Just rolling around over here. We have some scraps of map paper. It's very random. Here's another one. Separate out the alphas. Okay. This is from Rosie's Studio, and it's a pack of tags that seem to have travel-themed words on them, like Happy Travels and Adventure. Handmade embellishments that are kind of like shakers. But I definitely don't need 2 packs of them. And these cute stickers. We have a Jolie's, some more handmade embellishments from my friends over on Ginger's Corner. And I need to go through all of these and decide what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping. So these are just like all like really super random travel themed. So not totally random, like they are actually all travel themed. I guess because of the postcard this is in here, or it was from a travel collection that I used. And then we have this, what looks like maybe the beginnings of a kit. Road Trip. No, they're not from the same collection. So here's my dimensionals from this box. Another thing of random washi tape. So we have washi, we have dimensionals, we have stickers, and we have like a few sheets of paper. Okay, so I'm going to pause the camera there, and I think I'm just going to set these things to the side, and they'll go into any collection kit that I want to keep. And when I'm finished with all the collection kits that I want to keep, the things that are left over will go into the giveaway yard sale stuff. Okay, so I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you being here. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. I really do love hearing from you guys. If you want to just pop a comment in the comment, or sorry, an emoji in the comment box, I love those too. I appreciate every like and hype and emoji and everything that you guys are willing to put in there. I just appreciate you being here. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.